Happy birthday. Welcome to our birthday party. We are so excited to celebrate you this month. This is our monthly birthday bash where we gather every month and we celebrate the current month's birthdays. And so this month we get to celebrate you and we are so excited. We love celebrating with Mary Kay because like it says, how old you are is your business, but how old you look, that is literally what we do. That is our jam. Well, my name is Farrah Fontaine Felix. I'm a future executive Cadillac senior sales director with Mary Kay, and I'll be facilitating and leading you through your anti-aging birthday bash skincare regimen this evening. And so I'm going to be introducing myself to you a little bit more. We're going to be having some fun. I want to kind of let you know, you guys, what I have in front of you. Most of you probably got a birthday party prize pack with the samples you needed to follow along with us today for our birthday bash. So I'm going to tell you what I have in front of me. You may have different products, totally fine. I'm going to really focus in today on our Timewise anti-aging skincare set and some supplements associated with that, but we have all different skincare lines. So depending on your age, what you told your consultant about your skin concerns, you may have different things, but you'll get the gist of it. We're basically going to kind of go in order. So I'll talk about that as you go on. Okay. So I'm Farrah Fontaine Felix. Tell me your name in the comments, your brand ambassador's name, and what is your actual birth date this month? And is anybody's birthday today? Like we actually happen to be celebrating with you on your birthday? If so, we are going to be so excited and hang out with you. Okay, so let me tell you what I have in front of you while you guys are introducing yourself, your name, who your Mary Kay girl is, and what your actual birth date is, so we can be excited and celebrate with you. So I have a bowl of water here near me. I've got a towel that can get wet, a little washcloth that can get wet. I've got full size of the samples you likely were sent. So let me tell you, I've got full size our Timewise 4-in-1 cleanser. I've got full size our daytime defender and nighttime recovery. We're going to do nighttime stuff since it's nighttime, but I'm going to tell you about when to use each of these products. But today I'm going to put on my skin the nighttime recovery. I've got our antioxidant moisturizer. I've got our Timewise eye cream. I've also got two things that you probably didn't get as samples, but I'm going to use them because this is like my actual nighttime regimen and I want to show it to you. I've got our eye makeup remover, oil-free eye makeup remover, and our micellar water. Use that every single night. I have our replenishing serum C+E, and you may have all different supplements, but I'm going to actually use today our pink clay mask, but I'll tell you about all the different supplements. As you're growing in anti-aging skincare, you're going to want to use different supplements because, you know, we are gaining age and wisdom. And so we're going to use different supplements to support our skin health. Okay. So I love hanging out with you. Yes, your name, your brand ambassadors, you guys, let us know what city you're representing. I know many of you are from all over the country. And so we're excited that technology allows us to be all together celebrating our birthdays this month. Okay. All right. So while you guys are putting in the chat, getting ready, getting all the items you need, I'm going to kind of introduce what we're going to do today. Then we're going to dive in and do it. And we're going to hang out and chat and have some fun as we do that. Okay. Today, I'm going to be using on my skin our Timewise regimen. All right. Now, this regimen is our premier anti-aging skincare line. You may be using Timewise Repair, which is our advanced anti-aging skincare line. Some of you, again, if something else is going on, you may be using our botanicals, really designed for 8 to 18 or people with very sensitive skin. You may be using our MK Naturally if you prefer all natural products. If you have acne prone skin, you may be using our acne line, or maybe you're a man hanging out with us and you've got our acne line. But all of the things I'm going to use can kind of correlate. You'll know when you see me do cleanser, just use cleanser in whatever line you're doing and things like that. Okay. And so we're going to be using our Timewise regimen. Why is this our premier anti-aging skincare line, you guys? Because this product in one day, hydration is boosted and it helps your skin to feel so soft. Within 2 weeks of using the Timewise regimen, fine lines start to fade, wrinkles start to soften, and skin's firmness begins to improve. Within 4 weeks, results continue to get better. You're going to notice improved radiance on your skin texture, and overall appearance. And within 5 weeks, you're going to notice a really nice glow to your skin. And so whether you can believe it, if you can believe it, okay? If you are over the age of 18, you definitely need a skincare line, and it should be anti-aging. So you're going to hear us focus a lot on anti-aging and the importance of that. In addition, the Timewise regimen we're going to use today has our 3D complex. That 3D complex is patented and exclusive to Mary Kay. It's got kind of what we call our ABCs for the skin. A for antioxidants, B for brightening, and C for collagen building blocks. And those collagen building blocks are our age-defying peptides, vitamin B3, and encapsulated resveratrol. So I don't know if some of you, this may be your first time trying Timewise, or it's a refresher for you with the Timewise system, but I'm excited for us to kind of dive in and get started. Okay. So I think most of you probably have everything you need, your samples, everything you need. Let's do it. We're going to wash our face. Okay. So let me know while we're getting ready to do that. How old were you when you first realized the importance of skincare? I was the day I started Mary Kay old. Okay. How old were you when you first realized the importance of skincare? Let me know as I kind of walk with you through our first two products. Like I said, it's unlikely you have these products in front of you, but this is our eye makeup remover and micellar water. This is kind of my power packed pre-wash duo. Before I start my skincare regimen every single night, whether I wear makeup or not, I will always do my eye makeup remover and micellar water first. Okay. So let's talk eye makeup remover first. So you'll see our eye makeup remover. If you see here, you actually see a very clear line between what we call our top phase and our bottom phase. The top phase is really designed to kind of remove any waterproof makeup you might be wearing. The bottom phase is just for any dirt and dust around your eye area. What does that mean? That means even if you don't wear eye makeup, even though the product is named oil-free eye makeup remover, even if you're not wearing eye makeup, all of us have little dust mites, dirt, dust that live in our eye area. And we don't want to just get a cleanser, even as gentle as the cleanser we're about to use is, and rub on our eye area. We still want to be using a product that's specifically formulated for that eye area, and that's exactly what this eye makeup remover does. So the very first thing I'm going to do, because I'm getting ready just like you, it's Monday. This is our MKPJ party monthly birthday party event, but we're actually here every single Monday doing something different. So connect with your consultant to find out what we've got going on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page next Monday. I'm going to shake it up. So now the bottom phase and the top phase are kind of mixed together. You guys would just get a cotton, and I simply and gently put my eye makeup remover on my eye area. Always remember, if a product is not for the eye, it should not be near the eye. That's why I only use products formulated for my eye area, near my eye area. I did wear eye makeup today, obviously, so I'm getting rid of that. But even if I hadn't, I would still do this. Very gentle, safe for contact lens wearers. You guys imagine if I went to sleep with this on my face, okay? Safe for contact lens wearers, safe for people with sensitive eyes, you know, anything that's going on. Very gentle to get rid of that dirt, dust, even if all you did today was stare at a computer and maybe check the mail, okay? You need a good eye makeup remover. All right. Have you guys ever used our eye makeup remover? Let me know. Okay. Where are you also first noticing the signs of aging the most? I know for me, my eye area is one of those areas. So I'm very careful about how I take care of that eye area. Eye makeup remover is one of the ways I'm careful about how I take care with my eye area. Let's talk micellar water. Don't know if you've ever heard of or used the micellar water. Prior to Mary Kay coming out with a micellar water, I had never heard of or used micellar water, but I love it. Micellar water, the word micellar is a fancy way of saying magnetic, and it's kind of like a pre-wash for your skin. Again, whether you wear makeup or not, today I did happen to wear makeup all day, and I kept it on knowing I was going to be washing my face with you guys tonight to celebrate your birthday month, but I have my micellar water pre-wash for my skin. It kind of gets rid of the surface area dirt and dust, so that now in a minute when we do our 4-in-1 cleanser, my cleanser doesn't have to go through all of this before it actually starts to do the work of cleansing, right? Because my micellar water cut through and got rid of the surface area dirt and dust, okay, before I put on and do my cleanser. It's kind of like sweeping before you mop. You ever tried to mop a dirty floor because you didn't sweep first, and all you're doing is swishing around wet dust and dirt? Okay, so this is my way of doing a little bit of sweep before I mop with my cleanser in a minute. Okay, So I do my micellar water. It's actually nice and refreshing pre-wash for your face. Okay. So those are just my two pre-washes. I know you guys don't have that, but I did want to show it to you because I think that they're an important part of a good anti-aging skincare regimen. And that's what we're talking today is we're celebrating our getting older and having the blessing of life. We are celebrating ways we can not necessarily look as old as we are, right? Okay. If you can believe it, 20% of how we look in terms of our age has to do with just the natural aging process, having birthdays every year, getting older, 20%. The other 80% is a function of environmental factors. And the great fact about that and the great part about that is something we can control, right? The environmental factors. And so I really, really appreciate that. Maybe some of you, this is your first time trying Mary Kay, or maybe you've tried different parts of Mary Kay. Maybe you've tried Mary Kay Glamour, but you've never tried Mary Kay Skincare. And so I'm excited to walk through that with you. As we're walking through some of the products that your consultant sent you and what I have in front of you, I'm going to share with you not only about the products, but I'm also going to share with you some of the things I've loved about building Mary from a business perspective across 15 years. And so we'll be kind of walking through that. And the reason we do that is we always find most women end up in one of three places when they come to a beauty experience. Number one, some of you are going to fall in love with the products you try today, and you may become a happy Mary Kay customer. Yay, okay. And your consultant's got your back. Anything you try today that you want to take home or hear me talk about that you want to take home, you can connect with her and she'll get it for you. Second category of women say, not only do I love these products, but I think my mom, my sister, my neighbor, my coworker would enjoy and appreciate a Mary Kay beauty experience, getting walked through all the products, getting to try everything. Everything in Mary Kay is try before you buy. And so we'll give you an opportunity to connect your brand ambassadors with others that may enjoy experiencing the products. And then the third category of women says, oh my goodness, wait a minute. Okay. I would enjoy a Mary Kay business. Okay. And, maybe if I'm going to be purchasing these products and I'm going to be telling other people about them, I should actually do this and make some extra income, right? And you can't know that unless you have all the facts and figures so you can make the best decision for you. And so I'm going to be sharing with you those facts and figures as we go along so you can make the best decision for you. All right. So I'm super excited to do that with you guys here today. And let's dive in and talk through it. All right. So many of you, the very first thing that you have that your consultant sent you, especially if you're using the Timewise set, is our 4-in-1 cleanser. The 4-in-1 cleanser, you guys, does 4 things as its name implies. It cleanses your skin. Okay. Thoroughly cleanses your skin. It helps to immediately refresh your skin. It exfoliates. You're going to see it has little exfoliating beads that helps exfoliate the dead, dry skin from your skin. And it also brightens your skin tone, okay? In one product, you're doing those 4 things. Amazing. You're going to notice the cleanser that your consultant sent you either has a purple line, even the samples, either have a purple line or a pink line, depending on the type of skin you told her that you have. For my ladies with more combination to oily skin, if you told your consultant you had more combination to oily skin, you're probably going to notice a purple line on the back of your products. For my ladies with more normal to dry skin, you're going to notice a pink line on the back of your products. All of our products are geared towards the type of skin you have. Again, as we're aging, we don't want to just grab any old thing off the shelf and put it on our face. We want to make sure we're using the right type of products for the type of skin that you have. So everything in front of you is formulated for your particular skin type. All right. Now, again, if you're using maybe the foaming facial cleanser and the Timewise repair line, you're going to see that. That's the product you're going to use. The botanicals cleanser, the purifying cleanser, and the Mary Kay Naturally, the men's cleanser, whatever you're doing, we're about to cleanse. Okay. And whatever cleanser you've got, it is activated by water. So it is officially time to wet our face. So I'm going to actually thoroughly wet both my face and my neck. All right. This is an anti-aging product, and I certainly don't want to end up with a young face and an old neck. So everything I do, especially for anti-aging purposes on my face, I'm going to do on my neck as well. Now I'm going to use my brush to cleanse, and I'm going to show you guys that, but many of you are probably going to be using your fingers. If you're using your fingers, these 2 fingers do the most work. They have the most calluses. They should never touch your face. The only fingers that ever touch your face are your ring, your middle, and your pinky. So now that your neck and your face are thoroughly wet, you're going to open up your 4-in-1 cleanser. You may have scissors. You're going to rip it open, whatever you've got. You only need about half the package. You're going to use half the package this evening, the remaining half tomorrow morning. You're going to pour about half of that 4-in-1 cleanser on your ring and middle finger. I'm going to go ahead and use my full-size 4-in-1 cleanser and put it on my brush. I did wet my brush head a little bit as well. And then whether you're using your fingers or a brush, we're all going to start at the bottom of our neck, and we're going to spread our product up and out, okay? As I go up, I'm opening up my pores. Most of the work of my products is done underneath the surface of my skin, all right? So it's getting underneath the surface to do the work that it needs to do. That's one of the reasons why I start at the bottom and go up. As I go up, I'm opening up those pores. Also, gravity is pulling down all day long, and I do not want to help gravity along. So I want to train my skin to go against gravity and go up. Everybody kind of feel those little microbeads gently exfoliating your skin. These microbeads in the cleanser are gentle enough for everyday use. Some of you may have as your supplement today the microdermabrasion. I'm going to do pink mask, but you get to try a different supplement every time you have a Mary Kay Beauty experience. So if you don't have microdermabrasion today as a supplement, make sure you connect with your consultant so that you can try it. That is a very much a deeper exfoliation product. You see how much dirt and dust my brush got out? Okay, that is a deeper exfoliation product. It has aluminum oxide crystals. That's like a deep scrub for your skin to get rid of that dirt, dust, uneven skin tone. Because it's so strong, you don't use it every day. Typically, tonight's Monday, so I would be doing Micro Monday. On Mondays, I micro, right? I'm not going to do that because I can't mask and micro on the same day. But on a typical Monday in my regular everyday skincare regimen, on Mondays, I micro. On Wednesdays, I charcoal. Some of you may have charcoal masks that you're trying today. On Fridays is Facial Peel Fridays. If you're trying Timewise Repair, you may have the facial peel. And then on Sundays is Pink Mask Sunday. But because it's birthday party, I'm going to do some pink mask. It's one of my most refreshing, luxuriating masks. Okay? So I did my 4-in-1 cleanser, cleansed, exfoliated, toned, brightened my skin. And now you're going to gently remove the cleanser from your face and your neck. Okay, you guys, taking care of your skin is a form of self-love. It is just that 5 to 7 minutes during the day where you can take time for you. Wash away all of the day if it's nighttime. Get ready for the day if it's daytime. I mean, it's just a part of self-love and loving on yourself. Woo, doesn't your skin feel good? Now, as you're taking off your cleanser, and I'm going to let my skin dry for a couple seconds before we do our next product, I will share with you, like I mentioned, some of the things I've loved about building a Mary Kay business. And you guys, the number one thing I have loved across 15 years of building a Mary Kay business has been the fun, the freedom, the flexibility, and the fact that as a Mary Kay brand ambassador, I make 50% on everything that I sell. 50. That is the highest percentage commission and direct sales in the United States. Whether you've been in the business 1 day or 25 years, you're making 50% on everything that you sell. Okay. I'm a lawyer by trade and I went to law school because math is not my jam. But even I can manage the math at 50%. Okay. And so I love that. There's also no quotas and no territories in Mary Kay. You can sell $1, you can sell $1,000. It's totally up to you how much or how little you want to do, but you're sharing a product that's washing down the drain every day. Woo! So the time you spend with someone here today continues to pay you for years to come. Because in 3 to 4 months, she's going to need more stuff. And 3 to 4 months after that, he's going to need more stuff. And 3 to 4 months after that, they're going to need more stuff. And so I am so grateful to have the opportunity for a flexible form of income where I'm making 50% on products people actually want, actually need, actually use. Love, love, love that. There's no quotas. There's no territories. You can sell $1, you can sell $1,000. We're all connected by technology, right? I've loved seeing the different cities that you guys are all representing. And so I love that. You can build your Mary Kay virtually from home. You can still, of course, we still do in-home, around the kitchen table beauty experiences. However you would want to build a business, you have total flexibility. You can build it in your own time. You can have fun with it. You have freedom, and you're making 50% on everything that you sell. All right, you guys, now your skin is nice and clean, and we're going to do our supplement. Now, like I mentioned, there's 4 main supplements that you likely have in front of you. Either microdermabrasion, step 1 and step 2, charcoal mask, Mondays I micro, Wednesdays I charcoal, Fridays facial peel Friday. Some of you may have the Revealing Radiance facial peel. I'm going to use the pink mask. Some of you may have that. Okay. Whatever mask you have or whatever peel you have, here's the cool thing. It is a wipe off and not a peel off. Yay. Okay. So I'm using the pink mask. I'm going to tell you guys all about it in a minute. I'm also using my masking brush to apply. Smells so good. There's no added fragrances added in any Mary Kay products. What you're smelling is literally the natural fragrance of our plant-based products. And so the same is true of the mask. Let me see and let me know, you guys, so I can make sure I talk about them, what supplements you're using. It looks like most of you are possibly using the pink mask just like me. But some of you are using charcoal mask, okay? And that's very common. Those are two common masks. They're actually both award-winning masks with Mary Kay. So let's take a look at it. Let's talk about it, because those are the two common things that I'm seeing, that most of you either have a pink mask or a charcoal mask. Remember, everything in Mary Kay is try before you buy. And typically you'll have several beauty experiences with your consultant as she's helping you grow and love the skin that you're in. So for some of you, this may be your first or your second or your third or whatever, but typically you'll get to try charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, facial peel, glamour. We do have makeup. 80% of what we do is skincare, but we do have makeup. Okay. So you'll get to try all the things. You're going to let your mask sit on. And again, like I mentioned, none of our masks are wipe off, even if you're using the facial peel. It is not like a traditional peel where you're going to be losing skin and all of that, right? It is a peel in the sense that it's a facial peel. It's a glycolic facial peel. However, it still just wipes off, which I absolutely love. All right. So let's just take a look at the difference between the charcoal mask and the pink clay mask, because that seems to be the most common of what we have. All right. So the pink clay mask, that's what I have on, has a plumeria flower extract to help soothe the skin. It's got peony and tea blossom to help kind of give your skin a really nice velvety texture. It's got kaolin clay, which helps to renew your skin, give it a beautiful glow, and really just very hydrating. Those of you that are doing your charcoal mask, okay, the charcoal mask has activated charcoal, which helps to unclog your pores. It absorbs impurities on your skin. Your charcoal mask, you're using both kaolin and bentonite clays, which are known to help absorb excess oil and reduce shine on your skin. And additionally, with your charcoal mask, it's got honeysuckle and navy bean extract in it to help with the appearance of skin discoloration and kind of soothe the skin from irritation. So sounds like that's what most of you have. And so you can kind of see a side-by-side comparison of those two masks. Okay. Now, as we wait for our masks to dry, I get to share with you the next thing that I've loved about building a Mary Kay business throughout the years. So the first that I mentioned was the fun, the freedom, the flexibility, and the fact that we make 50% on everything that we sell. And the second thing that I've really appreciated throughout the years is my Mary Kay business has helped me to be more of who I want to be. And what do I mean by that, you guys? When I started my Mary Kay business, as I mentioned, I was practicing law full time. I'm a lawyer by trade. And people always think, well, you must have always spoken well. No. Not related to skincare and glamour. I didn't, right? I sound good today, but I was a hot mess 15 years ago. When I started my Mary Kay business, I barely washed my face. I certainly never wore makeup. I just happened to run into somebody, my cousin, who was building a Mary Kay business. Then I ran into her national sales director, who I found out at the time was the youngest national sales director in Mary Kay history, youngest Mary Kay millionaire in Mary Kay history. And she and I had gone to high school together. And you guys, I just decided I wanted a little bit of what Mary Kay was offering if they were offering opportunity. I didn't think I was going to like ever be a Mary Kay girl for real, like in real life and for my real job. But I did think, hey, I could get my products at half off. And maybe there's some skills here that I'll learn for whatever I'm really going to do, because I knew I wasn't going to stay being a lawyer at a law firm like I was at that time. And that's exactly what happened. In building my Mary Kay business, I've gained higher levels of speaking skills, which have helped me to be a better lawyer. I've gained a higher level of people skills and dealing with women skills, which helps with everything. I've become a better daughter, a better sister, a better wife, a better mother in the future. So I'm so grateful for the skills that my Mary Kay business has given me and for the women and the community I get to do life with as a Mary Kay brand ambassador. When you start a Mary Kay business, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're building this business within the community of other women in Mary Kay, like your Mary Kay brand ambassador. And we all support each other. We're all committed to our personal development. So it's so awesome to be among like-minded business women that are going somewhere. So I always tell people, whether Mary Kay would ever be for you for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, I think there's something of value to be gained from building a business. Okay. So I absolutely love that. We have a few more minutes while we wait for our mask to dry. So I want to share with you a little bit more about the company that you're supporting by hanging out with us today. So let's take a look and a listen.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Wow, since 1963. Can you believe that? I love that. And I'm just so proud to be affiliated with a company like Mary Kay. All right. And are you guys feeling amazing? It is now time to officially take off your mask, your peel, or whatever you've got. It's a time to take it off. Okay. What I love, you guys, about our mask, whether you're using charcoal, pink, facial peel, if you're using microdermabrasion, you definitely would have wanted to remove your microdermabrasion refined scrub by now. And you're going to get into the serum with us. All right. Is the masks are easy to take off. No peeling, no crying, right? You just wipe it off. I re-wet my facial cloth here, my washcloth, and I just take it off and it feels so good. And there's no pain whatsoever as I'm taking off my mask. Okay. As I'm taking off my mask, I will share with you, that really is truly one of the things I appreciated about my Mary Kay business as I've been building it along the way is I actually use these products, actually feel comfortable recommending you use them. And Mary Kay has a commitment to just a superior and high level of quality behind of its products. All of our products go through hundreds of thousands of tests before anything is ever put on your skin. None of the products are tested on animals, okay? 100% cruelty-free, both in the United States and abroad. So I love that as well, too. If you're familiar with how skincare is regulated in the United States, the FDA regulates skincare and glamour in the United States, and they ban about 11 products from skincare and glamour. The European Union regulates skincare and glamour everywhere else, and they ban well over 1,372 products. So Mary Kay is sold in over 40 countries throughout Europe. So we abide by the higher level EU standards. So you can be assured that you have the highest quality of products that you're using on your skin, which becomes so important as we're thinking about getting older, celebrating another birthday. It's amazing. Okay. Doesn't your skin feel so good after you did your mask or your peel, your charcoal mask? Now it's time to replenish. Okay. You may or may not have this. Don't worry. You may have a different type of serum. If you may not have a serum, you may have a booster, whatever you've got, we're going to do it now. Okay. So I'm going to use the replenishing serum C+E. All right. Just like its name implies, and I especially love using this immediately after a mask, because just like its name implies, it's going to replenish what was lost as I did my mask. See, my mask is awesome because it really sucks out everything, but it sucks out everything. And so I want to replenish some key vitamins and minerals. So the replenishing serum C+E, as its name implies, it's a serum. It replenishes your vitamin C and your vitamin E. Vitamins A, C, and E are the three key vitamins to help erase, think ACE to erase, A, C, and E, to erase the signs of aging on your skin. So I love getting to put my serum back in, smells so nice and citrusy. All right, with your replenishing serum C+E, add back in some of those vitamins and minerals. Serums in general help to support your overall skin health. They're going to help all of your other products absorb better. If you have a booster, boosters are like more targeted products for more targeted issues. So for example, if you want some specific line reduction, if you want more higher level brightening, if you're noticing your skin is very dry and you want extra hydration, talk to your consultant about the different boosters we have. We skipped straight to a serum today and the replenishing serum C+E, but we also have all different types of serums that we're putting on our skin. Whew, you guys, we're feeling so good. Okay. So I love my serum. Now I'm going to move to my nighttime recovery. But I want to talk about both the nighttime recovery and the daytime defender at the same time, because they are kind of partners. One works in the day and one works in the night, and you put them on in different orders. All right. If it was daytime, the daytime defender has SPF in it. Okay. SPF, the daytime defender with sunscreen, has SPF 30 in it, which helps to delay the visible signs of skin aging against UVA and UVB protection. But anything with SPF needs to kind of be the last step on your skincare. So today you're going to notice when we're doing nighttime stuff, I'm going to do my 4-in-1 cleanser. I did my mask, I did my serum, and I'm going to do my nighttime recovery. If it was daytime, tomorrow, you're going to do your 4-in-1 cleanser. You're then going to do your antioxidant moisturizer, okay? And you're going to do your daytime defender last in terms of your skincare. And then you would layer on any glamour like a foundation primer or CC cream or whatever, okay? So let's just do a recap. Nighttime, 4-in-1 cleanser, nighttime recovery, antioxidant moisturizer. And that's actually the order we're going to do right now because it's nighttime. Daytime, 4-in-1 cleanser, antioxidant moisturizer, daytime defender. 3 products in the morning, 3 products at night, and you're getting a whole host of anti-aging benefits. Now, since it's nighttime, go ahead and grab your nighttime recovery. Let me show you the full size of this because I absolutely love this. When you see the full size, you see that there's these different little beads. They're actually called Nutri beads. And you've got pearl ones and white ones. Our NutriBead duos, the pearl ones are filled with resveratrol. The pink ones are filled with vitamins and minerals for your skin. They are encapsulated in here, and they release when you pump it. Okay, so I'm going to pump my nighttime recovery. All right. They're released. So they're not released until they're pumped. So they're very well preserved in your glass bottle here. And I'm going to apply my nighttime recovery. You guys, when we are sleeping is when our skin has the chance to recover. That's why it's called nighttime recovery. And this aids in the recovery process as you're sleeping. Literally, that is when your skin rests and gets ready to do it all again the next day. Whew. And your skin needs that rest, okay? When you're sleeping, the nighttime recovery is at work, and it's helping to also rebuild those reserves. It's got the Timewise 3D complex we talked about earlier in it. And you're going to find that you're going to wake up with skin that looks really well rested and with the appearance of lines and wrinkles reduced. And so I absolutely love that. Okay. Feels so amazing. All right. So we did our nighttime recovery. Now I'm going to do my antioxidant moisturizer. Now, remember, in the daytime, I do my antioxidant moisturizer immediately after my cleanser. Again, you're going to notice your antioxidant moisturizer has either a purple line or a pink line on it. Okay. And so I'm going to take my purple line. I have combination to oily skin. So I'm going to take my purple line antioxidant moisturizer, and I'm going to put a tiny little bit. It's better to put a little bit than too much. Okay. You guys, moisturizer is truly key to helping to keep your skin looking nice and young. I'm doing my 5 dots. Think about the difference between a grape and a raisin. You definitely, as you're aging, want to age more grape-like than raisin-like, okay? So your antioxidant moisturizer is key. Your antioxidant moisturizer helps to improve skin firmness while boosting hydration on your skin. It re-energizes your skin's healthy glow, helps to boost hydration for 12 hours. You also have the patented Timewise 3D complex in this product. It is so lightweight. That is probably my favorite thing about this. It is so lightweight. It absorbs really quickly in your skin, leaves your skin feeling really soft, really supple, looking more radiant, and reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles and improves skin firmness. This is probably my favorite product in the line. To me, the cleanser and the moisturizer, this duo is like non-negotiable, okay? As you grow, daytime defender, nighttime recovery, all of it is going to give you the best of the anti-aging. The 4 products is what we call our miracle set, okay? And so you guys have just completed a miracle on your skin. Doesn't it feel amazing? Okay. We're going to let our moisturizer sink in a little bit. And I will share with you kind of the final thing that I've loved about building a Mary Kay business, which has just been the opportunity to represent Mary Kay, the woman who started this business well over 60 years ago, on September 13th of 1963. And she built the business with the motto of faith first, family second, career third, because she thought that every woman should have the opportunity to live their life with that order of priorities if they so chose. And so I love that, you guys, because when I was a corporate lawyer in corporate America, that was definitely not the motto. Okay. So I really, really appreciate that that's the motto. All about enriching women's lives. She started this business, you guys, when she was almost 55 years old. 55 years old. Okay. And has built it up to number 1. Right now, as of me talking to you today, we are the number 1 direct selling company in skincare. All right. Number 1. That is a huge, huge accomplishment. And so we're so excited and proud and honored to represent Mary Kay. All right, you guys, let's take a look at that eye cream. Your eye area is one of the first places that will show your age the most or make you look a little older than you are. And so your eye cream does 3 things, easy to remember. It lightens, it tightens, and it brightens underneath that eye area. So I'm taking a tiny little bit. What's in your package is probably way too much. Taking a tiny little bit, putting my 4th finger, because my 4th finger has the lightest touch. And I'm going to dab, not rub. Okay, rubbing equals wrinkles. I'm going to dab, 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 dab underneath that eye area. Okay, remember what we said. How old you are is your business. How old you look is our business. And that eye area can sometimes be a dead giveaway. And so we don't want that. All right. So we're going to lighten, heighten, and brighten underneath that eye area as we're working it in to our skin. Okay. So I absolutely love this. You need a good eye cream every day and every night, you guys. Really, I'm going to be using it twice a day. It's kind of the last thing I put on my skin before I kind of head out and do all of the rest of my skincare. Okay. And so I think it's super important to have an eye cream. Again, it's not something that we traditionally think of, but as we're celebrating birthdays and talking about some of the things that are important as you're moving up in age, whether you're on here, you're 18 or you're 80, then you want to make sure you have a good eye cream. Okay, now I can see you guys. OMG, you guys, what was your favorite product you tried or heard about today? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to let your Mary Kay brand ambassador know. Anything that you tried, you can connect with your consultant today to take advantage of birthday bash specials. And she may have told you that in order to take advantage of the birthday bash, you have to let her know the secret code word so that she knows that you were on. So right now, you're going to text your consultant the secret code word, which is Cadillac. Cadillac is the code word that lets her know that you were on, so you can redeem any birthday bash special she may be offering for you hanging out with us as part of your birthday celebration this month. We're so honored that you would. Okay. Now, as you guys are all letting your consultant know the secret word and letting her know what was your favorite product you tried today, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite things, which is everything. I may be biased, okay? And it's our Mary Kay travel roll-up bag. Now, wherever you are, you have to say, every time I say the words travel roll-up bag, you have to say, ooh, ah, okay? This is our travel roll-up bag. Ooh, ah. The pockets are clear because when we see it, we use it. What happens to products we don't use? We don't use it. Okay. So I love this because I can see everything. In my top pocket, I have my miracle set. So it's got my 4-in-1 cleanser. It's got my daytime defender, my nighttime recovery, my antioxidant moisturizer, and then I also use my eye cream every night. It's actually the ultimate miracle set when you add in the eye cream. Then I have my eye makeup remover, my micellar water in my second pocket. In my third pocket, I have my supplements. On Mondays, I micro. On Wednesdays, I charcoal. On Fridays is facial peel Fridays. I also have my pink mask Sundays in here, and then my replenishing serum C+C. I wouldn't talk much about this, but I do have my 3-step satin hands, a 3-step treatment to help keep your hands looking nice and soft and young, and a 2-step treatment for your lips to keep your lips looking nice and soft as well. All right. So when I'm getting ready to travel, maybe you're going on a birthday trip this month, then I'm going to roll this up, and that is my travel roll-up bag. Ooh, ah, okay. So that is one of my favorite product things about Mary Kay. One of the other things that I love about my Mary Kay business too, you guys, is how easy it is to start a Mary Kay business. So if you've been intrigued by some of what we've shared related to even beginning a Mary Kay business, connect with your Mary Kay brand ambassador because she can kind of walk you through starting a Mary Kay business. And you guys, it's actually very easy to start a Mary Kay business. You basically fill out a beauty agreement. Okay. It is not a marriage contract. It is a piece of paper that says, this is my name. This is my pertinent information. I want the right to be a wholesaler with Mary Kay. That means I want the right to buy the products at 50% and sell them to the end user for 100%. Very not scary. All right. And then the thing that happens next is that you and your consultant and your sales director, whoever your sales director will come together and you'll do an orientation. And your sales director and consultant are going to walk you through everything you need to know to build a successful Mary Kay business for yourself. Okay. And so I love that. She's going to help you kind of come up with a business plan. She's going to help you figure out how you can fit it into your life and your schedule, because all of us have different lives and different schedules. And so you and your consultant and your sales director are going to figure out that together. Don't worry if as you're sitting here right now, you're like, but I'm so busy. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know the people. We teach you all of that. We walk with you together. The only decision you need to make is a $35 decision today to decide, do I want to start a Mary Kay business? If you decide yes, do that. And we're going to help you figure out the rest. Okay. If you decide you want to go home as a happy customer, I want to share with you some of our most popular sets. Okay. We package things in sets for several reasons, you guys. First and foremost, it kind of shows you what goes together. So let's talk through some of the things that you see here that we did. So first and foremost, of course, is the Miracle Set. The Timewise Miracle Set. It's got that 4-in-1 cleanser. Let me make sure you guys can see this well. Okay. So it's got that 4-in-1 cleanser. It has the antioxidant moisturizer. You've got your daytime defender sunscreen, and you've got your nighttime recovery. This is the main skincare line most people start with, especially when they say I'm into anti-aging. Some of you might have used the microdermabrasion today. That has the pore minimizer and the microdermabrasion refine. You saw me use the eye makeup remover. We didn't use the hydrogel eye patches today, but if you're noticing a little bit of puffiness under your eye area as you're aging, the hydrogel eye patches are going to be your jam. I promise you. Okay. And again, that's something you can absolutely connect with your consultant so you can experience that, right? Let's kind of take a look at some of our other products that we've got here so I can show them to you guys so you can see that. All right. So we've got our mix and mask set. So today, some of you did our charcoal mask. Typically on a charcoal mask Wednesday night, I will seal the deal by sleeping with our moisture renewing gel mask. This is a mask that locks in moisture, and it's the only mask we have that you can sleep with. You saw me today use our micellar water, $18, and I'll typically use it with our eye makeup remover, which is also $18. Some of you may have used the Timewise Revealing Radiance Facial Peel as your supplement today. Amazing. It helps harness the power of glycolic acid, and it has it helps your skin to be rejuvenated. I talked a little bit about that satin hands and satin lip set, so you guys see that there. We've got it in white tea and citrus along with fragrance free. And you saw me today use the brush to clean my skin. And so I do highly recommend, again, as you're just growing in your anti-age fighting skincare regimen, a brush is going to help you have a deeper cleanse. For your convenience, your Mary Kay consultant does take cash, check, or charge. We also have what's known as the HUP plan, okay? That is the, honey unawareness plan. All right, a little bit of cash, a little bit of check, and a little bit of charge, a travel roll-up bag to take it all in. So if you need to do that, your consultant, you can connect with her to get everything you need. You guys, thank you for allowing us to hang out with you and celebrate a little bit of your birthday month with you. We are so excited to be here. Can't wait to continue to support you with loving the skin that you're in throughout all ages and seasons. Have a powerful on purpose pink day.